Today, I would like to talk to you about the power of creativity and how it can help you unlock images and sounds you didn't know existed. And in practical terms, how the power of creativity can help you unlock doors you did not know existed. And these doors I'm talking about a next level, next dimension as far as wealth creation is concerned. All right. So you don't want to miss this. So grab yourself some comfort food, notepad, pen, or pencil, sit back and relax because I'm about to drop a sound that you don't want to miss. Welcome to Mountain Inspiration. My name is Dimitri. Without a further ado, let's get right into it. In 1955, an American composer by the name of John Cage decided to actually put together a composition that was supposed to be groundbreaking and absolutely innovative in the ways that it was going to actually present the sound of music to people who actually used to hearing beautiful sounds of music from great classic composers. And he put together his composition and he presented it to the world. And by the time people actually came to realize what the composition was about, they were completely stunned and people were absolutely divided. Just like in 1907, when this man, Master Pablo Picasso, published his picture called Les Demoiselles d'Avignon. In 1955, another controversy took place in America when John Cage decided to actually put together his music and present it and called the piece 4 minutes and 33 seconds. And that was the title of the composition. And what was the song about? And why people were actually fussing over that music. That's exactly what I'd like to talk to you as the first item on this presentation. People were divided and upset because there was no, how can I put, there was no sound of music. There was no sound that was coming from his music. Basically, the gentleman composed his music and they came in front of the people and he sat there for about precisely 4 minutes and 33 seconds of pure silence. That could also be equated to pure bliss. Those Bugali were absolutely elated. And those who never understood the sound and the meaning of the silence were absolutely furious and said, this guy needs to be ostracized because what he presents to us as music is complete garbage. But guess what? Years later, this composition, the 4 minutes and 33 seconds, is still now talked about, even at the university level, as a piece that actually helps students engage when it comes to the conception, how they can conceptualize music and how they can actually be able to actually make sense of their own sense of creativity. That example number one, and that was released in 1957. Example number one. Example number two. A few months ago, there was a gentleman in Italy by the name of Salvatore Gau. He put together a piece he called Io Sono, basically I am, meaning I am that I am. So the picture was, the sculpture was supposed to be a magnificent piece of art, just like back in the days when Da Vinci put together his sculpture. People used to come from all over the place just to marvel at the beauty of the sculptures. They were expecting to actually see something of that magnitude because after all, Italy is supposed to be the birthplace of so many great Italian classical sculptors and painters that they were expecting something magnificent from this gentleman by the name of Salvatore Gau. And by the time this guy also was done presenting his thing, people were also upset and divided. And this time it was basically pretty much for the same reason as what happened back in the 1950s. Because this time, this guy presented his sculpture that came to be known as an immaterial piece. And that was nothing but a piece of nothing. So basically you walk into a gallery and in the corner of a gallery, it was said that this piece, this invisible piece that you see, the nothingness that you see here is basically a piece I put together for you. Some may say, but I don't see anything. It says, but you know what? Just because my presence is here, just because I actually will for this thing to actually happen, because I'm perceiving something here and I'm an artist, you have to be able to also to perceive the same thing and also sense the energy of who I am in the midst of all of this. And because of my energy, therefore this piece shall be called Io Sono, I am. And of course, there was controversy. But guess what? A few months later, he was able to sell the same piece for $18,000 US. So why am I talking about these two stories? Just to highlight the fact that as far as creativity is concerned, sky is the limit. As a matter of fact, there is no sky when it comes to creativity. It is absolutely a place of infinite possibilities. The question that you have to ask yourself in this era, in this season where basically we have actually gone from this kind of a creation to even the NFT, people putting together digital creation that actually selling for amazing prices. The one question that you have to consider in the season as far as creativity is concerned is how creative can you be as far as your business idea is concerned? How groundbreaking can it be as far as your ability to conceive something that has not been seen yet by the people around you? How infinite is your mind when it comes to the things you can see that others cannot see, and sell it to them? And that's basically what I would like to put on the table for you to consider. And your assignment for today is very simple. For the next 30 days, just get a notepad that's going to be dedicated exclusively to the word of ideas coming from a man, and dedicate a specific moment, either at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, where you're going to be just focusing on actually dropping down on a piece of paper all the business idea that will be coming to you over the next 30 days. And just let this process over the next 30 days turn you into a giant that you were created and meant to be. Because you know what? I am confident that the idea that are going to come to your mind are going to blow you away and are simply going to shock the world. Because as far as I'm concerned, I know that the possibilities are endless. 4 minutes and 32 seconds of silence gave us a lot of controversy, but we still talk about it today. Io Sono gave us controversy, but we still talk about it today. And close to $20,000 later, it means as far as business is concerned and the rest of the world is concerned, possibility as endless. You can create something that the world has never seen and does not even to see, and that can actually help you garner all the amount of money that you need and the recognition as far as your brilliance is concerned in this season and beyond. All right, I'm gonna stop it for now, but before I go, 3 things I'm going to ask you to do. Number 1, please make sure you like this video. Number 2, please make sure you drop a comment to let me know where you're watching me from, whatever you're working on, and how I can be of assistance. And number 3, please just turn yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the mirror, and simply say, I am a creative genius. I am a creative genius. Yes, you. Yes, you. You are a creative genius. You are a master. You are a master in your own field. So look yourself in the mirror and convincingly look yourself and tell yourself the following: I am a creative genius, and over the next 30 days, I'm going to come up with an idea, a business idea that's simply going to shock the world as far as my field is concerned. All right? Thanks again for watching. I'm going to stop here for now. I'm looking forward to hearing great things from you. Until then, take good care, and looking forward to sharing more with you in the days to come.